Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J. My name's Jay, and today I have a pick a pile reading for you. So you may have been drawn to a specific shoe in the thumbnail, or maybe you're going to be drawn to some of the blind shuffles you see me do, or you could feel drawn to any of these charms here. So we have pile one, the Rubik's Cube, which is also going to be in alignment with that Timberland boot that was gray. Pile number two was that Hoka running shoe, and it aligns with this trophy right here. Pile number three, I believe this is Iron Man. Please don't come for me if I'm wrong, but I think this is Iron Man. So if y'all are attracted to Iron Man or the cowboy boot in the middle, then this is pile three. Pile four is like those tennis shoes, the black and white tennis shoes, and it is with this basketball here. And then pile five are those boots slash like sneakers, the tan ones at the end, and they are aligned with this remote control from like a game system here. I don't know why I called it remote control. Anyway, so I'm gonna do the shuffles now, just like how I did for the feminine's version yesterday. So you guys are gonna get to watch me do that. Later on when the video processes, I will add music to this so you guys can, or the ones that come later, I guess, will see music and hear music. Hear music and see me doing the shuffles. Okay. So this is how I do them. First, I check to make sure that all of the cards, if I can, are upright. It looks like a big chunk of these are in reverse here. So I'm just going to flip those around. Thanks for watching again. If it resonates, definitely come back. I'm going to be doing a Let Me Gas You Up for my masculines here on the channel every single month now because I think like 65% of my like viewers are actually men on here, which is crazy because I would have never thought. But here we go. All right, you guys are going to hear me get quiet now, and you're just going to watch me do the shuffles. All right. So all the piles have been shuffled out now. They're a little messy because the cards are big as hell, but y'all can choose whichever one you feel most drawn to, either by the shoe, the number, the pile, or the charm. Okay? So let me make some space for these cards here on the table, and you guys will have about 30 more seconds to choose whichever group if you haven't chosen already. Thanks so much for watching, by the way. Again, I'll be doing this monthly for my masculines here on the channel, so hit the notification bell. You guys will get alerted when I'm going live. Okay, let me write down the timestamp so we can put it in the chat later or put it in the description box. We're starting at 9 minutes, okay? Thanks for the patience. All right, pile number one. Oh, pile number one. You're up first. That's this Rubik's Cube. I'm going to put these piles away here, like on the side of the table, literally like right next to the rocks. The rock right here. And I'll just pick them up when it's time for their go. Pile number 5 can't fit on that side, so I'm just going to put it like right here. Okay. Alrighty. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're going to be looking at the reasons why people want to be in your shoes. So, you might have been drawn to that gray Timberland shoe, or you were drawn to this Rubik's Cube charm from the beginning shuffles, or maybe you just like the number 1. Whatever the case is, thanks so much for watching. The shoes that I put there, they're actually, what are they called? They're called Premium 6-inch Waterproof Boot. I am not sponsored by any of these shoes. I'm just letting y'all know if y'all wanted to know what it was called and wanted to buy it, that's what it's called. Okay, why do people want to be in pile number 1 shoes? We got the 5 of Cups in reverse. Hold on. I think I want to switch this lamp to a cooler shade. 1 second. That's better. Okay. 7 of Wands. Oh, dang. 7 of Wands. The Priestess, the High Priestess, which is the second major arcana here. Cute. I like that. What else? Why do they want to be in their shoes? Crossroad. This is the 10 of Pentacles, and it has the number 22 on it. So someone here could be age 22, or there's a 22-year-old thinking these things about you. Someone you met when you were 22 is thinking these things about you. 3 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Queen of Swords in reverse. Wow. And the 8 of Wands. Oh, dang. You know what it is? Maybe this is just a part of like male or masculine culture. Because when I did the feminine edition of this, I thought that it was going to be a little bit more envious or a little bit more like, catty, how like some women can be. But pile number 1 for the masculines gave me that vibe immediately. So maybe you just kind of know. Maybe you rile other masculines up. Maybe you rile people up, period. Maybe you just know that, because I'm getting that sort of energy here. We got confidence is your key to success. New moon and Leo. Somebody here could have Leo in their chart. Don't have to. Scorpio, Pisces came through a little bit there. A little bit of air. What's this? This is a Justice card, which is actually Libra. So someone here could have Libra in their chart. Or some of you guys, somebody with these zodiac signs in their chart, and they're thinking these things about you. Now, some masculines don't know about that stuff, but some do. So I'm not going to make any assumptions here about what you're into. 4 of Wands, participation. 4 of Wands, participation. And we got moment to moment. I'm going to put them like this. And then maybe I'll put your Rubik's Cube stuff right there. Okay. Why do people want to be in your shoes? First of all, people, and I got this immediately from the Rubik's Cube. It's crazy how the blind pull ended up giving you the Justice card. But I feel like, and even the Queen of Swords here, I feel like the reason why people want to be in your shoes is because you're very smart. You're very intelligent. It's not even just like book smart or whatever, because I'm not saying you had to have gone to school, but I feel like this is like you pick up on things. You are very attentive. You have an insane attention to detail. And then on top of that, some of you guys are physically like pretty tough. you don't complain, or you maybe other masculines thinks that you don't get down, you never get emotional, and they do, and they feel some type of way about that. Some of you guys do. You just turn it into something more positive, or you have outlets for it that are, some of you guys, this is physical, because I'm seeing sports here, 7 of Wands. Maybe that was what you used to do. So some of you guys, maybe when you were younger, you did sports, and it's like people you went to school with back then wanted to be in your shoes because maybe you were athletic, or maybe you were, like I said, stronger, physically built. Maybe you have more skin on your bones, or more thickness to you, or whatever, muscle tension. I don't know what it's called. I also heard the reason why other people want to be in your shoes in this group is because some of you guys are married, or you just kind of look like somebody who's not going to have trouble finding someone to marry if that's what you want. I also heard though that the masculines in this group have a really nice energy to them. You know what I mean? Like, the masculines in this group don't really see themselves in competition with anybody. They actually want people to get along. They want things to go smoothly, similar to one of the feminine groups that I did. I also heard something about in this group, you're very responsible. So maybe other people that want to be in your shoes feel overwhelmed by their daily tasks. But with you, you come off as like very chill. You come off as somebody who is confident. And I feel like the people that want to be in your shoes struggle with that. Now, also something about, you have morals, you have principles and values that you follow. And it's not really easy for other people to like knock you off of that or convince you of something otherwise. Whereas the people that are in your shoes, they feel like to fit in, they feel like to be accepted, they feel like to be seen as smart. They have to just like repeat things that they've heard from other people. Hey, how are the transits treating you? Hey, oh my god. Crazy times we're living in. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm doing okay actually. I feel like I can be a bit more productive. And I feel like that's just because of like some of the placements in my chart. It's like they're being aspected pretty nicely. And I think in April it might be even better once we get more sun and stuff like that, at least where I'm from. But I hope the transits are treating you well. I'm actually going to be letting out calendars every single month now with the astrological transits and then some advice that I have for you guys. So I'm going to post those soon. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for commenting. If you want to check out the feminine version of this, go hit my face and you'll see why do people want to be in your shoes for the feminines. Because I see your name is Angela. I don't want to assume your gender though. But yeah. Okay. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Pile number 1. They feel like they kind of have to hop on the bandwagon with a lot of things. And I feel like a lot of it is simply because they don't give themselves time to actually like process how they feel. It's like I feel like the people that want to be in your shoes are the type to be led rather than to lead. And with you, it's like some of you guys are very low key. You don't even really like want all the attention. You don't want people thinking X, Y, and Z about you, but they just so happen to. I'm gonna pull one more actually, one more card because for some reason I just don't like how uneven this spread is looking. I'm gonna pull one more of this. Confidence is success. So some of you guys, you were always smart, or you always knew like, I'm getting like, this is the group of masculines that know, they know a lot about themselves too, and like what they like, and it makes them look more attractive. So some of you guys, it's like your style. You have your own style. You know what you like to wear. You're not waking up every morning looking at yourself in the mirror like, damn, I'm just gonna put this on or feel however I feel about this. I feel like these are the masculines that actually do care about their appearance. It doesn't mean that you have to be like super, what's that called? Obsessed with it. You know what I mean? But some of the masculines here have like really nice hair, or their face is like a bit muscular, or something about the nose is coming through here. Other people want to be in your shoes for that reason. Something about y'all here too. I feel like you could be up for a good debate every now and again. You hold your stance. Very strong masculines in this group, and I feel like that's one of the main reasons. But it's crazy because the way that it makes the people that want to be in your shoes feel is like pretty negative. I'm not gonna lie. It's like these 3 cards right here, they start to feel like, oh, they would never want to be my friend, or they would never want to kick it with me or whatever, because they see so many differences between you and them. But it's like that's not stuff that's on your radar. But I do feel like the masculines in this group have a sort of like intuitive nature to them, so they can definitely tell when other people are looking at them with that sort of envious eye. And I feel like you guys just tell yourself, it's not my problem, I can't worry about stuff like that. This is the group of people where I feel like you have strong boundaries too. So when other people try to tell you who you are, you can assert yourself. What else? Let's get one more from this deck here. Okay, so you got personal issues. Oh, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Okay. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Because you get shit done too in this group. nothing really like holds you back. And I feel like a lot of these people feel pressure. They feel pressure. The ones that want to be in your shoes, they feel so much pressure that they can't feel at harmony with other people. They can't laugh. They can't really have a good time. And with you, you guys are very fun. I also heard there's a mystique to you. You guys don't say too much about yourself. There's a private life to you. And I feel like I guess for the masculines here that are actually interested in like women, feminines, like that makes you seem very attractive. Other feminines are not looking for, I guess the ones that are into you at least, they're not looking for a masculine that puts everything about themselves out there. Like they like somebody that's, maybe it's like the depth to you. You seem like a deep person. They also like somebody that can lead them. What I felt like. Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse. I feel like you guys know how to play it cool too. I don't want to say this is the group of like nonchalance. I'm not exactly getting that, but it is like if you want to be read, you can, and if you don't, you won't. Whereas with the people that want to be in your shoes, I feel like they say too much or they have like word vomit with the Eight of Wands here. They jump to conclusions a lot too. Like you guys can really like stay calm in certain situations, whereas people that want to be in your shoes, they get really offended, they get really defensive, they get really territorial over people, things as well. Yeah. With the Ten of Pentacles coming through here, I feel like this is the group of masculines that would definitely be very successful too. Some of you guys come from a good family, or for whatever reason, they admire something about your family and they want that for themselves. Separation. Yeah, this is the group of masculines where it's like, I feel like you're a likable person, but you don't necessarily have to fit in. You're tolerant too. So I feel like this is the group of masculines that have a healthy ego too. Like you're not threatened by a lot of the things that other people are threatened by, superficial things, unimportant things. Like, that's not you. Some people can have Capricorn in their chart too. I don't know why I just got a little bit of that. But decisions, you guys make good decisions too. You stand on them as well. The people that want to be in your shoes, they go back and forth about a lot of things. They have to be told what to do. They don't really have that mind of their own. And when they do have like their own thoughts, when they express them, it's like they either don't express themselves in a way where they could be taken serious, or they're wrong. Like the things that they're saying are just like not true. They're spitting facts that are not real facts or whatever. So it's like people can't take them seriously. But I feel like in this group, people take you seriously simply because you do. I'm not getting that you have to come in the room and boss everybody around. I feel like this is a more like silent, kind of quiet confidence, and people want to be in your shoes for that reason. Okay. That was nice. I like this group. A personal issue reaches resolution with morality. Why do people want to be in their shoes? This is the group of people I feel like that do the right thing. You guys probably know a lot about what's going on in the world too. You're not you're not out of touch with reality in this group. You're not delusional. I feel like this is like a stand-up guy, stand-up person, you know what I mean? Definitely your own, you know, you're your own person. It's so simple. Yeah, I feel like in this group it's like, I'm not saying you're simple as in a bad way. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. You don't have to explain yourself too much. People see you for who you are authentically. People aren't making assumptions about you or your character. They're seeing you, they're reading you, they're following you, and they're liking what they see, except for the ones that are maybe just not on your level yet or feel like they never will be. That's their problem again, not yours. I like this group because I feel like I don't have to run on and say all these things. You guys know who you are. And you know that this is the reason why people want to be in your shoes too. I'm seeing these like invisible stairs. Hmm. Invisible stairs. Hmm. I feel like one of the biggest things coming through here is that you don't seem to get worked up. People cannot really get under your skin. And it's like the people that want to be in your shoes may try to do that sometimes, unfortunately. And the reason why I say unfortunately is because I'm really getting a good vibe from this group. I really am. Like, I feel like you're fair. I feel like you are just. And when you make a commitment, it's like you follow that. You feel happy to celebrate the people you love, celebrate the people that appreciate you, that lift you up. Some masculines here are like religious or spiritual or something like that. They have something they believe in. And it's like other people want to be in their shoes because of that reason, whatever reason they find faith or something like that weak or shameful. I don't know what that is. That could be their own personal trauma, but I feel like in this group, you know what I mean? Like you get into things, you're very deep. Not everybody has to know who you are. You're taking things at your own pace. Pretty straightforward, direct person, you know, and people want to be in your shoes because of that reason. Wow. Okay. So if that resonated, give it a like. Come back for another one here on my channel. I'm going to move on now to pile 2. Okay. Nice. I mean, and I'm saying nice too as like if I'm watching this, like, you know, because I feel like I get to put in that little like perspective of like, okay, what do the women I know, what do like the people I kick it with look for in a guy or like in a masculine? And I feel like this is the group of people where if you had girlfriends, they could introduce you to their homegirl, and maybe they would actually be putting you on to someone real good, or you be real good for them too. Seem like a good personality, you know. So let's move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. This, I don't know what that is. I think it's from the bag. Sorry, y'all. Pile number 2. You guys might have chose that shoe, which was the Hoka running shoe. I think it's Hoka. I don't know if you're supposed to say Hoka or Hoka, but it's a running shoe. I actually really like the way it looks on the other side, but it wasn't going to look well in the thumbnail. But these are Clifton 9 running shoes. I'm not sponsored by this group, y'all, so don't go run and get them just because I said so. I just like them and I put them in the image. But anyway, let's see why people want to be in your shoes. First card, you've got the Page of Swords. Okay. Why do people want to be in their shoes? Ace of Cups. I gotta cover that one up. I really like this deck though. It's a shame that YouTube is so restrictive with what you can show. 6 of Swords. Wow. Okay. Mountains. This is the 8 of Wands, and it has the number 21 on there. 3 of Wands. Does it make people feel? The Chariot. Nice. Very nice. And the Ace of Swords. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Why do people want to be in your shoes? I like this card. The energy is gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. We're going to do it like this. Okay. And we've got the Master came out in reverse. The Lovers. Oh my gosh. Whew. And Beyond Illusion, which I believe this is the Judgment card. Yeah. Judgment card. Okay. Someone here could have strong Pluto, Scorpio in their chart. Gemini came through. Cancer. These could be people that are thinking these things about you if it's not in your chart. But why do people want to be in your shoes? This is the group. I feel like this is the group of masculines that like actually have a good heart. Like you guys are very warm people. You come off like a very loving individual. And honestly, I feel like some masculines have a hard time portraying themselves like that. But in this group, it's like I feel like people feel very comfortable around you when they meet you. And it's like the people that want to be in your shoes, they kind of they want that for themselves. They want to make other people feel comfortable and like seen too the way that you do. Because when you're interacting with people, the way that you make them feel is you make them feel seen, understood. You make them feel like they can trust you, like you're an honest person. You also encourage a lot of people too. Like I feel like this is the group of masculines where you can put other people on. You're not a gatekeeper. You want to see everybody succeed like you. You're very driven. And it's like you make other people, not even just masculines, I feel like you make other people, period, motivated to get like that. It's your mindset. I really feel like you have a really nice mindset in this group. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, I feel like you can influence a lot of people. Not because of your looks or anything, but because of the way you communicate and the way that it affects other people. 6 of Swords. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Some of you guys, people quite literally want to be in your shoes because other feminines want to be with you. Like they see that you actually could get a lot of women or a lot of people interested in you, period. Some masculines here have a really large like friend group, and they want to be in your shoes because of that. They want to have people to go out with, to hang out with, to laugh with, go to the gym with, whatever it is that y'all do. Some of you guys, you have like colleagues in the same industry. You're really good at networking. Oops, sorry about that. And it's like they want to be like that. So they try to, because you motivate them to do so. So in this group, I'm not really getting a lot of like jealousy or envy at all. I'm getting more so like the way you affect people is in a positive way. It makes them want to start doing more planning for their own future. makes them want to start being more intentional with their life. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Because you're able to do the tough jobs that people run away from. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Because some of you guys, you are a provider. You take care of your family, or when somebody comes to you with a solution or a problem, like at work, in your career, at home, you come up with solutions like quick as ice. Some masculines here have had women like really fall for them, like really fall for them. Some masculines here have like tattoos. There's something significant about the ankle. I don't know what that's about. Somebody here could have a tattoo of a spider web, or I don't know if that's a spider or what. I heard something about Arabic or something on that side of the world. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Oh, some masculines here they have kids. I don't know if you have a child or something like that. And I guess the people that want to be in your shoes, they want that. Mm. What? I don't want to say that and offend someone's partner or someone watching, but someone here is dating a feminine that has like a really nice chest area. I don't know why that came through. These messages did not come through for the feminine side. But maybe it's because the people that are envying you just have a different thing that they're into. You know, makes sense, I guess. Ooh, it's crazy on this side of the cards for the masculine for sure. I feel like some masculines here have like a younger sister or younger sibling that they're a really, really, really great sibling to. Or you have like a strong connection with your siblings. People want to be in your shoes for that reason. Maybe they don't have a good relationship with anyone in their family or their siblings, and their relationship is stifled or something. Some masculines here eat well. You don't necessarily have to cook well, but I heard something about you eat well. Beyond illusion with the judgment card. It's kind of crazy, but like what you say goes. I feel like it's not that you portray yourself like the smartest person in the room, but I feel like because of how people take to you, some of you guys are like very charismatic, or you're super funny, and your sense of humor gets people on your side. It gets you indoors. I don't know what this is, but I feel like in this group, it's like your energy that people feed off of. So this could be the group of very like magnetic masculines here. And because you're so magnetic, it doesn't even matter if like you really know what you're talking about or if you are going to stick around forever. I just feel like people want to do what you say, or they want to do or be where you are. So if you come up with an idea, it's like I feel like people really would get on board with it. And the people that want to be in your shoes want that. They want that sort of like power. I feel like this is the group where you're powerful, but it's not necessarily like something that's coming through in the cards. I think it's just like my interpretation of this. I feel like this makes a very powerful individual. Not everybody that is like moving mountains and stuff like that is in the limelight, in the news. Sometimes these are people that are doing these sorts of things in their community, in their families, with their friends, and like that is a really big impact. I mean, just think about like your best friend, or the best boss or mentor that you've had, and how they impacted you. You know what I mean? Maybe they're not around right now, or maybe not everybody that you've ever met or like know about are going to meet them, but the people that do, they definitely are very affected and impacted. And I feel like in this group of masculines, that's you. That's who you are. hmm It's like people want to impress you. People want you to tell them like, yeah, good job, that's awesome, keep it up. Like for some reason, that's what they want. Even the feminines that are in your life, it's like they look to you. Okay, interesting. Oh, some masculines in this group are romantic too. Like that they could be, yeah, because I'm seeing these roses here. I don't know why I'm seeing roses. So some masculines or other masculines, maybe they want to be in your shoes for that reason. They want somebody to date, but they also want to know the right thing to say. Like maybe you guys can pull, maybe you can flirt, maybe you're like an interesting person. It's like when people talk to you, the conversation is very light, but it's also intriguing and engaging. And it's like other people want to be in your shoes because they don't quite know how to be like that, but they want to, you know? So I could see like your friends, younger masculines in your life or whatever, looking up to you. You know what I mean? That's really nice. I like this sort of energy. Ooh, I guess my dog does too. He's probably gonna keep barking. I think somebody probably just got home. Some masculines here could have dogs or something like that. I'm also hearing that song by Ferg, Where My Dog's At. Is that by ASAP Ferg? I think it is. What else? Some masculines here have a nice car. I'm seeing two dogs here. Yes, there could be some masculines that have two dogs. Or maybe someone here is mixed. You could be two races, like mixed race. What else do people want to be in their shoes for? keep getting similar messages, like repeating messages about like the people that you've been able to pull. If and some of you guys, it's not that you pull right now, but it's like if you wanted to, you could. Or maybe it's the person you pulled and like you're in a relationship with right now. I'm getting a lot of different things because some people here are single, but yeah. Some masculines here have like a strong chest area. Like I don't know if you work out in your chest area because I'm seeing that. There's some masculines here that have actually dyed their hair and it looks good. It actually looks good. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like you look strong on the outside, but I do feel like you have a sensitive side to you, at least for the people you care about, the people you know, your friends, whatever. You know, you care about people, and that comes through very strongly here. People want to be in your shoes for like those reasons. So, okay, I'm going to pick these cards up now. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Jay. And again, I'm going to be doing this, like, let me gas you up for the masculines and the feminines on my channel every single month. So hit the notification bell. You get alerted when I'm going live for that. If you want a personal from me, check out Etsy. I'm going to be selling what's it called? Astrological calendars starting April 2025. So look out for that too. So you guys will get advice from me on how to handle the transits, what they mean, when they're going to be happening. And I'm also going to be putting like a little planner thing in there for you guys to take your own little notes about how the day went and how you felt, all that good stuff. So let's move on. Okay. I like the way that these are going. For some reason, these feel like I can say these like smoother than what I was doing with the feminines. I don't know why. Okay. So we're starting this group at, I think that was at like, okay, in 10 seconds. Let me get some water. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to your reading. My name is Jay. Today we're going to be looking at the reasons why people want to be in your shoes. So you guys chose the cowboy boot. Why did I say it like that? Cowboy boot. I think this is like Iron Man. So maybe you were attracted to this Iron Man charm from the shuffles earlier as well. Or that could have been it. Pile number three. So today we're going to be looking at the reasons why people want to be in your shoes. That specific cowboy boot, I don't know if anybody's into it. It's actually not, it doesn't come in that color. I kind of changed the color to match the image, but it's called a Desperado boot by ThursdayBoots.com. You guys can check it out. I'm not sponsored by them, but if anybody liked it, you can go check it out and buy it. Okay, so why do people want to be in your shoes? We got the moon card in reverse. Wow, this is a crazy card. Look at it. The moon in reverse. Okay. The King of Swords. Okay, a lot of messages are coming through. Look, the devil. Okay, so there could be somebody here with air in their chart. Cancer came through again in this group. Capricorn as well. So there are also some people here that have zodiac signs that are like sister signs in their chart. That came out in one of the feminine groups too. So what that means is you could have like Gemini and Sag in your chart. You could have Cancer and Capricorn in your chart. You could have Virgo and Pisces in your chart. Those are sister signs. Okay, so we got the ring. Wow, Ace of Wands. I heard someone say hubba. Whoa, King of Swords. Wow. The Hierophant. This is amazing. Strength card. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting so excited for this group. Okay. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. I be watching these videos back, you guys, and every time I flip over the cards, I'm always saying something like, ooh, oh my gosh. And I be trying to stop, but I just can't. I be so surprised. Okay, we got the Three of Swords, the Tower, jeez Louise, and the Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. So this is the group of masculines that are just as in touch with their feminine side as they are with their masculine side. And that's why you come off as like so strong and like godly. Like for real. This group, what you say goes. You intimidate people. You also make them extremely attracted to you. And what's crazy is I heard it's all genders, not just masculines, not just feminines, not just girls and boys. Well, let me not say girls and boys, women and men, or, you know, whatever. Not just them, but it's just like everybody. I feel like everybody finds you very, very, very attractive. Some of you guys, it's your eyes. It's like the eye contact you make with people. It's like they cannot look away. It's tempting. Oh my goodness. A lot of people want to be in your shoes. You're marriage material too, for sure. You come off like somebody that women, men, whoever, whatever you're into would want to marry. Like, yeah, some of you guys are already married right now, and people want to be in your shoes for that reason because you and your partner, you probably like really support each other. It seems like a really good match. Some of you guys, you're in a relationship right now, and it looks like you guys are going to end up together, like you're going to get married, and people want to be in your shoes for that reason. Because maybe you got a good one. Maybe you guys caught a good one, or you're a good one. You're a catch, and that's why people want to be in your shoes. Some of you guys, it's not that you're in a relationship right now. Maybe you have been in the past, and now you're on your own. And it's the fact that you're not afraid to be alone. It's the fact that your life is still eventful. You still, keep yourself up. You're still maintaining your responsibilities and stuff, despite going through some sort of heartbreak or losing somebody, grieving. Because I am getting some deepness here too. Like some of the masculines in this group, maybe you've had a tough year, or maybe had a lot of things happen to you or the people you care about over the last couple of years or something like that. Because I am seeing something about loss or something about something that just hurts, like it's almost like a pain you feel in your chest. But I also heard that that's how you get people feeling sometimes. Like, let's say you are somebody who's in a relationship, or let's say you are single and you're just not looking. The people that want to be with you, it's like, oh my God, I'm seeing them like hold their chest. I'm seeing them like wide eyed when you like walk through the door or something like that, because you're like just their type. Yeah, you're like a lot of people's type physically, is what I'm getting. Some masculines here have like nice facial hair. The eyebrows are coming through here. I'm definitely getting some masculines here that are tatted. Specifically, some of y'all might have chest tats. You don't have to. Some masculines here have like broad shoulders. Damn, what the hell? What else? I feel like this is the group of badasses too. Badass. Like, that's how you come off. Like, don't mess with them. No, not at all. You could hurt a lot of people's feelings. And I don't feel like you have to say much. This is the group of people where it's like your insults, if you really wanted to like make somebody feel like shit, you definitely could. Definitely could. One, because of who you are, but two, because you have a way with words. You really do. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Oh my goodness. People want to be in your shoes because you're so wise. Like, how are you so wise? It's not just smart, it's like wise. Like, you could probably give your other friends and your family members like really solid advice when they're being foolish or when they're being immature. Some of you guys have a good relationship with your mother. That's beautiful. Nice. Some people want to be in your shoes for that reason. Or maybe your mother is beautiful. I don't know. Something about here is like the feminines in your life or in your family are beautiful, stunning. So some of you guys, you have good genes. Like maybe you birthed like really beautiful children. Not birthed. You conceived. Let me say conceived. I'm so dead. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Okay. On a less like, sort of note, being real, like why people want to be in your shoes. Some of you guys are the artistic type. Others of you, it's like you really see through people's facades. And this isn't like the other groups where it's like you saw when people were less than confident or needing encouragement and you gave it to them. No, like this is something different where I feel like you dead ass see when people are faking, when people are about to try to play you or someone that you love. Because I'm getting like a protective vibe from you guys, or like people feel protected by you, and that's another reason why people want to be in your shoes. Like maybe you just give off that vibe. This is like zaddy vibes. Okay, I didn't want to spoil it, but the next Let Me Gas You Up for April is going to be what are your zaddy vibes, and then for the feminine edition is going to be what are your baddie vibes. So I saw a few people who was it? I think Fairy Prophet did baddie vibes, if I'm not mistaken, and then Cherry Blossom. I think her name's like Cherry Blossom Tarot. They did those, and I liked it. So shout out to them. I'm gonna do that for y'all too. Each month for the masculine, feminine, let me gas you up videos, they're going to be a different topic, but giving you like compliments, hyping you up, all of that stuff. So if you guys want to watch those, hit the notification bell when you get alerted for those. Otherwise, check out Patreon too for the memberships. What else did I want to say? Why do people want to be in your shoes? Back to you. You're hot. Like this is just, oh my God. Oh my goodness. You're so shocking. Like when you walk in the room too, some of you guys, just like your postures, your demeanor, you just come through like so firm, it feels like, and that is damn. Okay, now there are some masculines here that are actually, and please, one, don't get offended because it's not that deep, and two, don't offend anybody here on my channel that is a part of the LGBT community, because that's not cool, it's not fun, and I don't support that here. But there are some masculines here that either you could pull the same gender, or you also dabble, and maybe you're just confident in yourself in that way. And other people, maybe ones that are in the closet, maybe they want to be in your shoes for that reason. The reason why I left this open to masculine versus men, you know what I mean, is because some people just don't really fall into either of those genders, and that's cool. You know what I mean? I'm not here to judge. Everybody should be able to, like come to a tarot reading, I feel like, and relate. At least if it's their message, you feel me? But anyway, tell me about the moon. The moon in reverse. I just feel like this is somebody who comes off like you don't have fears. You know what I mean? If somebody is doing something shady behind your back, you're going to find out sooner or later. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think you're paranoid. I think that you're a realist, Tell me about this dog here in the middle. You have two sides to you as well. Everybody wants to see the private side, but not many do. I keep getting something about a beautiful woman. I don't know who this is. Maybe there's a beautiful woman interested in you right now. I don't know. They could have curly hair, because I am seeing this girl looks like she has curly hair here. I don't know. Maybe their eyes are pretty. They could be into astrology, because I am seeing the planets around her, and she's a part of the moon. I also heard something about in this group that you get along with feminines, and people want to be in your shoes for that reason. You can actually get along with them platonically too. Like you don't make things weird. King of Swords, super smart. You definitely use that. Some of you guys, you use this in your career. I feel like you are like CEO management sort of material. If that's what you wanted to do, you could definitely be that. You know, it just comes off like that. Like you're not here to play. I don't think you're here to hurt people either, but like you can't control that. I feel like there's a lot of fallout with someone like you. I don't know how to explain it. Very interesting personality. I think that you're super intense. You come off as like very intense, and it works for you. This is a group of people where you come off as like fearless. You're not afraid to face your demons or face your shadow side. Some of you guys, ooh, yep. Hit the notification bell, because you guys are definitely going to be attracted to one of these readings that I'm going to be doing soon. Yeah, and it will be for the masculines as well. Some masculines here could probably sing. Or there's something here about music. I don't know why that just came through. Like some of you guys, it's like a hobby that you're really good at. It may not be what you do for work, but there's something that you're like really good at on the side. Another message like this came through for one of the feminine piles, but obviously we're not there. Strength. Okay, so how do you make people feel? The people that want to be in your shoes, the reason why they want to be in your shoes is because you make them feel like they gotta stop playing around. You know what I mean? I also heard that you get people very loyal to you, like very loyal to you. If somebody had the chance to like betray you, or like tell you who it was that was trying to get them to betray you, like they would tell you who it was. And people want to be in your shoes for that reason. Maybe they have snakes around them. Maybe their girl or their family members, like maybe they have done things behind their back or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's just almost like people are looking at you and they're like, I would have never gone through stuff like this if I was more like pile number 3. You're so observant, similar to pile 1, but it goes past the observance. It goes into like the way you think about things too. It's like I feel like your mind works very quickly. Some of you guys are really good with like numbers, or you're good at writing. Maybe you can read like certain books, I don't know, and understand them. But I'm getting like a lot of stuff coming through here about like the brain. Must be love on the brain. You're missed when you're not around. When you're not around, things just don't work as well. At your job, in your home, at your family, I don't know. I just feel like you're the people that people can call when they need somebody. You're just skilled at so many different things. Like the magician isn't out, but I'm feeling that. I don't know why. Taurus, Leo came through here. So these could be people that have that in their chart, that are thinking these things about you, or that could be in your chart right now. But wow. I feel like in this group too, like this is the group of masculines, you're not afraid to call somebody out when they're dead wrong, or like when they're pissing you off, or when they're annoying, or when, whatever it is, when they need to get their shit together. You're not afraid to do that. And some of you guys, you don't care how it sounds. Some of these masculines in this group could fight too. Damn, what the hell? But there's a nurturing, softer side to you too. Yeah, I also heard the reason why people want to be in your shoes is because people don't know your story. They don't know much about you. And you prefer, I heard somebody say, I prefer it that way. They don't know where you stay, who you kick it with, who you like, and who you actually don't. Like, some of you guys, it's like you have a really like stern sort of personality, or you have a way of like being like that. Maybe you have to be like that for work or something. But yeah, it creates a, oh my God, like I'm trying to think of like a character. Like, oh my God, you guys know Peaky Blinders? Have you guys watched Peaky Blinders? That the guy, oh, fuck, I can't even remember his name. I'm so, what's that word? At a loss for words. Um, what was that guy's name from Peaky Blinders? The biggest brother, the oldest brother. John Shelby? Was that his name? Thomas. Thomas. I think it was Thomas Shelby. Yeah, I think it was Thomas Shelby. Y'all are like him. Or like, I don't know, like some dude from an action movie, or maybe not from an action movie, maybe from your some like crime drama where you're like kicking through doors and shit. Like, I don't know, but some of you guys are like that. Like, you give off that sort of vibe. Like, if you were doing something, it's something important, and you could think, I mean, you could think something completely different about yourself, but that's how other people perceive you, and that's why they want to be in your shoes. So, wow. Wow. Some of you guys, you have like a business partner or something like that, and the way y'all be doing things, it works. It works for you. Maybe you have some sort of contract or something that you've got going on for you. Some people here are engaged. Wow, congratulations. Um, Scorpio came through just now. Okay, I'm moving on to pile 4. Okay. Thanks so much for watching. If you guys would like to learn how to read the tarot cards with me, definitely hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be starting. I think the first one is going to be on April 26th, just so I can get everything all in order for y'all, where I'm going to be teaching you the first 3 major arcana. There will be one video here for followers or subscribers here on YouTube, and then the extended version where we go deep into those. And I think I will have those kind of be like a webinar where people can come in and like ask their questions and practice some spreads with me. Those are going to be for my members on Patreon. I think I might be able to share with the ones that are members here on YouTube too. But yeah, hit the notification bell if you want to learn that. Okay, what else? Wow, these are so cool. Like, why? These are so cool, and I love that I decided to do this, because I really get different vibes when I'm splitting the readings up between masculine versus feminine. I'm not saying everyone has to be separated, but sometimes it's just like the messages come so much clearer when those boundaries are placed. Anyway, okay, let me get a sip of water before we start this group. Pile number 4. Pile 4, we're starting you guys in like 30 seconds. This one went by quicker than the other one too. That's the thing. It actually went by quicker than the feminines. The feminines, I was on there for like 2 hours yesterday. Oh my God. Here we go. Ew. Pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to be looking at the reasons why people want to be in your shoes, okay? So I'm going to give you the truth, whether it is envy, is it inspiration, is it a little bit of both? So you guys might have been drawn to the shoe that was it's kind of like those black and white tennis shoes. And what brand was that? Let me see if I can find it. They're actually called Premier Low Tops, from the same brand as the cowboy boots. It's from ThursdayBoots.com. I'm not sponsored by them. If you guys want to try them out, go ahead and do so, but I can't make you any promises. But I thought that they were cute, so I put them on there. Okay, why do people want to be in your shoes? By the way, my name is Jay, and if you want more readings like this, subscribe, because I'm going to be doing this monthly for the masculines. 4 of Wands, the Magician, and the Empress. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my goodness. The Empress. I don't think any of the groups got the Emperor or the Empress yet. This is the first one. And the first one I got the Magician too. I got chills. Okay. Cross. Okay. If you're not in a relationship right now, I don't know if this is your group. If either you're in a relationship or you've been in one before, or the people that want to be in your shoes see, I feel like for a lot of you guys, like feminines, either throwing themselves at you or like asking you out, shooting their shot with you. So it's not that you're going after them, but they could be doing that with you. I'm getting something about relationships. So it doesn't even have to be that you're in a relationship right now, but it's like something about like people either making this assumption or seeing feminine's into you, and that's why they want to be in your shoes. That didn't come through for like all the piles for the feminine edition. It only came through for one, so maybe this is the only group where I'm gonna get that sort of vibe. But that's what I got. What else? Oh my goodness, you got the Four of Wands in 2 different decks. Okay, the Magician again. Okay, in the Death card. Okay, yeah. So let me say it this way. Some of you guys, it's not that you're in a relationship, but it's like whenever you are dealing with somebody, either you're talking to them, messing with them, whatever, it's like people want to be in your shoes because of the dynamic between you and that person, whoever it is. And that's really what's coming through. But let me see. It's time to take action. New Moon in Aries. Aries came through. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio. Taurus came through. Libra. The Devil. That's Capricorn. 2 of Cups. 5 of Swords. Okay. Conditioning, friendliness, comparison. Conditioning, friendliness, comparison. Why do people want to be in their shoes? For pile number 4. First of all, let me say congratulations to this group, because some of you guys, you are, hey, is that Tay? TT. Hey. Oh, damn, you commented that a while ago. That was a few minutes ago. I don't know if you're, but if you are, hey, sorry. I'll be getting into the message. But okay. Some people in this group, you actually glowed up from like when you were in high school, like middle school or something like that. So this could be the masculines where you've had people that you've kept up with like all those years, or maybe they're on your Facebook or your MySpace or whatever it is, and they're looking at you and they're like, damn. Okay, why do people want to be in your shoes? You're so good at so many different things, and it's like not things that people would expect, right? Like you could be good at carpentry, or you could be good at, I don't know, what are things, I don't know, organizing, or maybe you could really throw down in the kitchen. It's like things that people wouldn't necessarily expect a masculine to be good at, but you are good at those things. So, it's not that people should be making assumptions about who you are based off of your gender, but I feel like it does happen in this group for some reason. Why do people want to be in your shoes? This is like husband. This is a husband right here. Like people want to be in your shoes simply because your friends, your partners, it's like they view a life with you. And that's so apparent. Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of getting in this group. If you've never been in a relationship, if you've never like had your friends like know about someone that you were talking to or whatever, and it was like a good vibe between you and them, then this is not your group. It doesn't have to be currently, but I feel like at some point it is, and people still think about this to this day. I mean, guys, it's simply because you and that person, I don't know, y'all might have been fucking, or y'all might have been like really like close, or like getting down or something like that. This is coming through as like either people really want to be in your in crowd because your friends seem like really interesting, fun, vibrant people, and they want that, or this has something to do with someone you dated, or like how you are in the dating field or something like that, right? So take what is yours and leave it isn't, because I am getting a lot of things about the way people see or assume you interact with other people. And it's like in this group, people assume that you're being gassed up. People assume that doors are opening for you every single day. People assume a lot of things about this group. And I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like a lot of them are right. People assume in this group that you've got something going for you, that you're a good person, you're friendly, you know what I mean, you're smart, you're a bit sarcastic, you have, some of you guys are like a little bit, I don't want to say it's like a don't F with me sort of vibe, because it's different. Maybe it's just the way you dress. Some of you guys, maybe you dress in like dark colors, or maybe your friends are I don't know. I'm getting a lot of different vibes from this. Like I'm getting badass vibes, but then I'm also getting something like friendly old soul sort of thing. So maybe you fall somewhere on that spectrum. People want to be in your shoes because I feel like in this group, like you either have a wife, or they assume that you're going to have like a wife that is like beautiful, gives you a lot of kids. And like, maybe you don't even want to be married, but it's like people assume that. People assume this because maybe you're like super hardworking. You can be super hardworking, have this like sort of smoldering hot vibe to you. You care about your friends too. 5 of Swords. No one can really play you or win against you. Some of you guys are actually competitive. But I'm also getting something here about someone who has faced a lot of big problems in their life, and it's like they've just taken the action and overcame them. You know what I mean? The way you make people feel is celebrated. Some people in this group, it's like you flatter people. You're so charming. You compliment people. You surprise them. You get people obsessed with you. You get them like thinking about you when they're not around you. And it's like people want to be in your shoes because they see that. They see that. They feel that. They even start feeling that way themselves. Even people your same gender, for whatever reason, it's like they want to know what you're doing. That's crazy. It's kind of giving like star vibes, celebrity vibes. You could be the most low key person in the world. I don't know, but that's the vibe. You're currently working on something right now. Some of you guys have like a project under the works, or um, I don't know. It almost feels like people assume that things happen for you in like perfect timing. They feel like you're aging well. Something here about where you live. Some people want to be in your shoes because of where you live. So I don't know if it's like you're traveling as of lately. Maybe it's like a nice neighborhood, or I don't know. Maybe you just moved somewhere different than where you're usually from, and they envy that. But I'm getting something about like where you live. Some people in this group, the masculines here, could be wearing expensive clothes with designer brands. Maybe the people in your life gift you things, like you're treated really well. Your family and your friends love you. You have things to talk about that make it seem like your life is like good. It's not perfect. Don't get me wrong. It's not that you're perfect or you don't have flaws, but it's like perfect enough. God damn it. Four of Wands. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Some of you guys, it's like you have a really significant, like beautiful story between how you and the person that you're with got together, and people want that. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Some people simply want to be in your shoes because they see that other people are interested in you. They see that you are popular, even if you don't want to be, and they want to be that. What else? What other reasons do people want to be in this group's shoes? I feel like this is a good person too. I would say the only one, pile number 3 is the only one where I was like, they could be, they could be a little mean, or they could, be a little rough around the edges, but that doesn't stop people from wanting to be in their shoes. I feel like in this group, what's the biggest quality about y'all that people want? You seem needed. You know what I mean? Something about you seems needed. Like a party isn't a party if you're not there. A family event is not a family event if you're not there. You know what I mean? This job is not running smoothly if you're not there. And it's not necessarily because you're doing anything different. Like, don't get me wrong, some of you guys are, but I think it's just simply because your energy and your vibe changes things. So some people want to be in your shoes because maybe you can work smarter, not harder. Some people in this group really party or they have like a lot of fun. Four of Wands and the Magician. A lot of people want to be in their shoes. Why do people want to be in their shoes? There's something about the home life or the way you were raised. So you could have had friends when you were younger that envied your life, even if you didn't think there was something to envy. Like maybe your parents were very loosey-goosey with you and their parents were super strict. Or maybe you didn't have a lot of parents in your life and that hurt you, but maybe they wished that their parents, maybe they had strict parents and they wish that, they could have had a little bit more freedom. I don't know what it is, but it's something about like when people hear either about your story or they know of it, it's like they kind of wish that that was their story. And this group, when I say that, it's not coming off as like super inspiring. It's giving more so like, they think a lot about like what their life would be like if it was similar to you, if theirs was similar to yours. Okay. Why do people want to be in this masculine shoes? I heard some of you guys like have really good hygiene. You like smell good. I'm getting like 9 of Pentacles sort of vibes from this group. Very humble sort of person. Yeah, that's why people want to be in your shoes. I feel like you've been good at things for a very, very, very long time. There's some things that you were always good at and you're still doing them to this day. Whereas some people, they lost it. They lost their spark, or they lost like their passion. Like maybe they had kids or maybe they got married and they felt like stifled by that or something like that. But with you, it's like taught you a lot. Some of you guys have taught you a lot in the past. Cause like I did say some of you guys, it's like a long-term relationship that you were in. Maybe you're back out in the dating field and that could be something there. I'm getting a lot here. Okay. So if that resonated, definitely give it a like. Come back for another here on the channel. I'm going to be picking these cards up now, and I'm going to move on to pile number 5. I don't know if I said it in this group yet, but if you guys would like to learn how to read the tarot cards with me, definitely check out the posts that I've been posting recently, because I'm going to be posting the schedule for the different readings that will be coming up, and we're going to start doing the major arcana first. So I'm going to teach you guys the first 3 major arcana in April. There will be a video. It might be a video, it might be a live, I'm not sure yet, where you guys can watch as a subscriber here on YouTube, and then there will be an extended that goes deeper into how to read those cards, different spreads, and where you guys can ask me questions. So you can either access that as a member on Patreon, or I will have it posted on Etsy where you guys can purchase access to it individually. Okay, next, last but not least, pile number 5. Pile number 5. Here we go. Pile 5, we're starting you. Here we go. Spirit, tap me into pile number 5. Hi, pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. Today, you might have been drawn to that tan, beige-ish kind of boots. It's called Darius Leather and Textured Suede Hiker Boots by Michael Kors. I am not sponsored by them. If you guys want to go buy them, feel free to. But I like the shoe, so I put it in there. Thought maybe somebody here might want to know what the name was. Okay, so let's see why people want to be in your shoes. This could be them envying you. It could be them feeling inspired by you. Whatever the case is, I'm going to let you know. And if you want to find more readings like this for masculines, check out my channel. I will be doing this monthly here on Planet J. Okay, this is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Why do people want to be in their shoes? I got to cover up her biddies. Why do people want to be in their shoes? 7 of Swords in reverse. Nice. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands, Page of Cups, 7 of Swords in reverse. Coffin, 9 of Pentacles. Why do people want to be in their shoes? The Moon. 6 of Swords. And the Fool. We've got adjustments are required. This is 3rd quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Why do people want to be in their shoes? We've got 7 of Swords again. 9 of Swords. Ugh. And the 3 of Cups. Okay. I don't know. I made that noise because I feel like the people that want to be in your shoes, it's like they don't really truly believe that like good people get good things in life. Like they kind of were like raised or taught that like the only people that live a happy life or a successful life like kind of snake out the people around them, or they just like don't deal with things with emotion, or they don't deal with things like a human. They deal with them like kind of like a robot. They were kind of taught to be like that. And the reason why people want to be in your shoes is because you are not like that. You do have a side to you where you're caring. You can be a little bit idealistic sometimes. You're a dreamer. You like to think the best in people. And they want to be in your shoes because I feel like a lot of the people that are envying you or admiring you, whatever it is, they've been a bit spoiled by life. You know what I mean? They've become a bit skeptical or paranoid. And I feel like the reason why, genuinely, you know how people say whoever smelt it dealt it? I feel like these are the people that have actually lied, that have actually like done kind of like grimy things. And it's okay. Like, it's okay. You can forgive yourself, you know, try to ask for forgiveness from other people or try to do better in the future. But like for them, the idea of that is like not enough. It what they did is like kind of like too far gone. And they kind of want to be in your shoes because maybe some of you guys have been like that, or maybe they just feel like you haven't put yourself in the same positions that they have. And they feel like they're kind of digging themselves out of a grave, because there's kind of this energy of like when you are friends with somebody, it's so apparent, like you are such a light human being. You have like a tender spot in a lot of people's hearts, older people, younger people, your partners, your family, your parents. Like I feel like people really take a liking to you because they adore you, they love you, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's kind of like an energy that you're able to give other people too. This is a nice masculine energy. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Why do people want to be like you? You're foxy, you're cunning, smart. Some of you guys work out super strong. 10 of Wands here came through. Or you're super hardworking. You can do a lot of things on your own, very independent. You have been super mature since you were a child. You're 10. People view you to be like a 10, and that's why they want to be in your shoes. The people that want to be in your shoes feel kind of like left behind by you. This could be people that you've like grown out of. You're not friends with them anymore. You don't kick it with the same groups of people anymore. Now there are other people that want to be in your shoes, and you kind of make them feel like they can try something new. You know what I mean? They've seen you do something and they want to try it for themselves, or maybe they just see you happier, brighter, more lively, and they kind of want to try being like that, more looser, freer. But I also heard that there are other people too that straight up you make feel like very insecure about themselves. And maybe those things come out in like unhealthy ways, but people want to be in your shoes because you come off like somebody who has been through darkness, and therefore that's why you portray yourself the way you do, the way you go about life. You seem like a very sincere person, but real too. Some of you guys have gone through depression, you've gone through mental illness, you've lost somebody to death or suicide. Maybe you, shit, I probably should have said it. Trigger warning. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, some of you guys, have gone through like pretty harsh endings in your life. Maybe things ended for you sooner than you were ready for them. Maybe some of you guys quite literally did have to grow up fast, because I am seeing the 8 here. Someone here could have Scorpio, Cancer, Aries in their chart. A little bit of Gemini came through there. Virgo. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Because you're authentic, you know? I feel like for this group, it's like other masculines that want to be in your shoes. One of the groups was like they wanted to be in their shoes because they always came off as like super strong. Whenever they had something come up in life, it didn't really like deter them. It didn't make them look sad or hurt. But I feel like in this group, the reason why people want to be in your shoes is because you can freely express yourself. Like, oh my God, that fucking sucked. Or, yo, Shadi did this. And yeah, it had me feeling like this. Like, you know, it's really hard for a lot of people, not even just masculines, but like even feminines. It's hard for them to put their pride to the side, or admit that they were feeling things at the cause of somebody else or something else outside of them, and it doesn't make you weak, it makes you honest. And I feel like that's how people perceive you. It seems like a freer life than what they're used to living. With the Seven of Swords, I also heard that you're not a liar, you're super honest, and people want to be in your shoes for that reason. Maybe these are people that feel like they have to lie about little things in their life, they have to cover up little things or make themselves seem better, quote unquote, better than who they actually are. So you do have other people that want to be in your shoes that still aren't quite happy with themselves and like where they are in their life. I feel like you would probably open those people welcomely, but for whatever reason, maybe they isolate. Maybe those people are going through depression right now. I'm not sure. There's a little bit of sadness coming through from some of the people that want to be in your shoes for sure. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Some masculines here can dance, or there's something there about like the way you move your body. I don't know. Why do people want to be in your shoes? Some masculines here could like travel. They could see you swimming or like going out to beaches or something like that. Or maybe that's something that you've been planning on doing. Some masculines here decorate their house nicely. They take the time to decorate themselves. Maybe you wear watches or jewelry of some kind. Maybe you have your ear pierced. I don't know. Someone here has like a grill, or they have really nice teeth, a really nice smile. People want to be in your shoes because of that. There's something here about the color green. I don't know why that just came through. Some masculines watching are like a redhead. People want to be in your shoes because of that. They really like your hair color. These are interesting things coming through here. Some physical things coming through for this group. Definitely didn't happen for every single one. There are some masculines here that look really good in like sweats and like baggy clothes, and then there are other ones here that really dress up. Like maybe you gel your hair, or you blow dry your hair, or you wear like suits and stuff or ties or whatever. You look really good when you're looking very professional. And some people, when they try to look professional, they still look a little kiddish. But I feel like in this group, it makes you look very professional, very handsome, or like whatever compliment you like for your masculinity. But yeah, this seems like a cool person too. A cool person, a good friend, nice vibe. Someone you could invite to the party, someone you could invite to the lunch or whatever, and it'd be nice. You don't have to do too much, you know what I mean? You don't have to be the most interesting person in the room, but you're real, and like I feel like when people talk to you, it's an enjoyable experience. If somebody wants the truth, they can come to you and you will tell it to them, but you'll tell it to them in a way that's not harsh. like a friend, or like the way that you would want to be told. You could seem like you're a very considerate person. It feels like considerate. Yeah. So funny. This group, a lot of the reasons why people wanted to be in your shoes came out more like parts of your character compared to like what I thought might be like something physical or something like superficial, like some of the things that came through for the feminines. But wow, really nice. So if that resonated, definitely give it a like. Come back for another one here on my channel. I'm going to be doing these every single month for feminines and masculines, hyping you guys up. I've also posted the April 2025 calendar. This is timeless, so I guess whenever you guys see it, maybe we'll be in a different month. But like I've also posted the calendar for the schedule for this month. So you guys will see when I'll be going on and when to stay alert so you don't miss out. If you want a personal reading from me, check out my Etsy page. I do love readings, career readings, whatever it is, go check it out. Okay. Bye. Love you. Peace, love, and happiness. And be safe.